Shot? You can't do that to her, Lucas! You can't possibly hurt your own daughter!
The TV1 News is proudly brought to you by
Hello, this is TV1 News. Thanks for joining us.
In this edition, land protection takes priority, Porgera ready to power economy, and Olam supports rugby league.
A land secretariat will be established under the Motu Koitabu Assembly to address land grabbing and ensure the protection of Motu Koitabu land for future generations.
The Motu Koitabu Assembly is taking charge of protecting Motu Koitabu land. During his swearing-in ceremony Friday 1st August, newly sworn-in Chairman and Deputy Governor of NCD, Russell Wavik, announced that the Lands Secretariat will be set up under the MKA. Wavik, a long-time advocate against land sales in Motu Koitabu areas, said he has always spoken out against the selling of customary land and will now move to formalize a mechanism to curb such activities. He said land issues were one of the key drivers that motivated him to run for office. He thanked the outgoing chairman for laying a solid foundation and emphasized unity moving forward. Wavik said that there is no division. We are doing this for the people, he said. Carol Kiru Jr., TV1 News.
The last 3 years have been significant reforms made within the Lands Department, which have paved the way for Papua New Guineans to be able to buy and own homes. At the heart of this transformation are the Land Partnership Program and a revitalized focus on affordable housing initiatives championed by the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Lands and Physical Planning, John Rosso. These programs are not just about building houses, they're about fundamentally changing how land is accessed, managed, and developed across the nation. This program aims to foster collaboration between customary landowners, state leaseholders, freehold land title holders, the private sector, financial institutions, and development partners. Prime Minister James Marape has called on the public servants to justify the 5 billion kina annual wage bill. Speaking in Parliament recently, Marape questioned the value for money being delivered by less than 2% of the population who take home nearly a quarter of the annual budget through salaries and entitlements.
Prime Minister James Marape has urged Papua New Guinea's public servants to lift their performance and accountability. He made the remarks while responding to the 2023 to 2024 Public Service Report presented by Minister Joe Sungi. Marape revealed that 240 million kina is paid out every fortnight in salaries, amounting to over 5 billion kina annually, or almost 1/4 of the national budget of 28 million kina. He acknowledged the dedication of those working in rural areas, but stressed the need for greater efficiency across the system. Since 2019, the government has paid 211 million kina in overdue retirement payments and over 200 million kina in unpaid superannuation. The Prime Minister announced new reforms, including a fully digital, merit-based recruitment system, and urged leaders to read the new report, calling it a roadmap for vital reform. As PNG marks 50 years of independence, Prime Minister Marape says the public service must become the true engine of national development. Carol Kidu Jr., TV1 News.
100,000 kina has been granted to the Operation Open Heart Foundation by BSP Financial Group, affirming long-standing support to improving the health and well-being of Papua New Guineans. The funding will assist the Foundation's 2025 cardiac surgical missions and medical training programs. The donation was presented yesterday to Port Moresby General Hospital. The 2025 grant will support up to 30 cardiac surgeries to be performed by local and international specialists. In addition, it will fund hands-on training and workshops for 8 healthcare workers to build a long-term capacity in PNG's health system. Since 2002, BSP has contributed over 2.5 million kina towards the foundation. TV1 News continues when we come back. Stay with us.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's OneTalk wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our OneTalks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's OneTalk wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
From the rich soils of the highlands, the finest coffee has been grown by generations of Papua New Guineans. Expertly blended and roasted with over 80 years of experience, making the finest cup of Nescafe New Guinea blend. PNG's own coffee.
We've been traveling along this road together for over 50 years. Ella Motors acknowledges the visionaries and hard work that have been the driving strength to continued nation building. We live, prosper, sustainably grow with the community, whilst developing quality mobility chains, aspiring to be your first choice on every occasion. Ella Motors, celebrating with Papua New Guinea throughout our independence golden jubilee.
Tell him shorty come get it. Come grind on me, but mommy get loose, get loose, get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring the groove down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring the groove down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi, Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi,
For Simon, life is simple. Dreams seem distant, yet hope remains. One ticket, one dream. Simon's world changed forever. Yes! From small dreams to big possibilities. The OneTalk jackpot is here for everyone. Win big every day.
Cold Pal Lemon is tough on stains and gentle on clothes. Cold Pal Lemon has a great lemon fragrance which brightens your clothes and gives that extra freshness that lasts all day long. Cold Pal Lemon, tough on stains, gentle on clothes with extra freshness.
Welcome back. Member for Samarai Murua, C. Henry Leonard, yesterday in Parliament during question time called upon the Prime Minister and the Minister for Mines to explain the nature of acquisition of the Misima gold mine by Oktedi Mining Limited. In response, the Prime Minister indicated that he is not fully aware of the nature of the acquisition and that he doubted the minister responsible also knows anything about it. Mining Minister Rainbow Paita, in response, said he will check and will get back to the member, and if he finds out the proper processes of acquisition was not followed, then he will cancel the license.
$10 million will be paid after 12 months. Number two, $10 million will be paid for final investment decision, FID phase. And then, autocosm 0.5% gross revenue royalty on all gold production from Misima after 500 million ounces of gold been produced. Has been produced with Oktedi having a royalty buyback right of Aussie dollar, 25 million by me giving gold, royalty gold online.
And it's bared by most of the partners and the investors who come to carry that risk in trying to explore resources in this country. So that's in particular to exploration aspect and plenty time all private company and investor, they carry that risk on their side. Now the process, as the good opposition leader knows, is quite clear. When they do an application, there must be a warden's hearing. And then after warden's hearing, as he said, it has to come to the Mining Advisory Committee, and then it comes to the Mining Minister.
New Porgera General Manager James McTiernan during the 2025 Resources Summit revealed that Porgera is poised and ready to power Papua New Guinea's economic growth into the future. McTiernan expressed pride in the work that the new Porgera team has achieved thus far. Since the granting of the special mining lease in October 13, 2023, General Manager James McTiernan of NPL said the new Porgera team has been united by a single mission, the safe and successful restart of the Porgera operation. He said NPL operations resumed with remarkable speed, with the first ore mined in December 2023, just weeks after the lease was approved. The underground mine followed closely, delivering its first ore to the surface in January 2024, and by February the same year, NPL poured their first gold, and by August, Porgera achieved full production.
In just the first half of 2025, New Porgera has already distributed 330 million kina in dividends, with the Q2 dividend recently announced at an impressive 600 million kina. The operation has contributed significantly to the nation, paying 344 million kina in taxes, 69 million kina in royalties and 13 million kina in compensation. After 4 years of care and maintenance, New Porgera is fully operational again and poised and ready to power the Papua New Guinea economic growth well into the future. As I mentioned earlier, 53% of the total economic benefits generated over the life of the mine will flow directly to Papua New Guinea.
McTiernan expressed pride in the work that the new Porgera team has achieved thus far.
No matter what people's background or their discipline, there's something for everyone at New Porgera. We've got open pit operations, underground mining and a complex processing plant. There are very few places in the world that offer this kind of diversity in one site. Our workforce today stands at approximately 2,900 people, and over 96% of them are Papua New Guineans, and 56% are from our local community. And that's a figure that we're very proud of and one that we're committed to growing.
McTiernan says New Porgera's workforce is predominantly Papua New Guinean, with strong local employment and solid female representation, and a promising pipeline of future Papua New Guinean leaders. This is just the beginning. The general manager expressed understanding that New Porgera has a long future ahead and that focus will extend beyond the short term and New Porgera is committed to developing the leaders of the next decade.
This year we launched the New Porgera graduate program with 25 new graduates. Encouragingly, 40% of these graduates are from Porgera and 24% are female, significant progress towards our local content and gender diversity targets. We've also relaunched our Job Ready program to support locals in entering the mining workforce, and our apprenticeship program is also being re-established. Additionally, we've started engaging with local schools. Adeline Nagwai, our Human Resource and Employee Development Manager, and her team are actively guiding the next generation towards career opportunities and pathways.
McTiernan noted that restarting the Porgera mine has been a truly remarkable journey for those involved, expressing that it's not every day that one gets the opportunity to bring such a major operation back to life, and the experience that their team has gained through this process is something they will carry with them for the rest of their careers. The 2025 Resources Summit provided an avenue for key resource sector players to highlight their support and presence in the local communities out of which they operate. New Porgera Limited General Manager James McTiernan highlighted that now that Porgera is back in production, focus has been towards the support of local communities.
Significant efforts have been dedicated to the refurbishing of the Mulataka and Pokalip schools as part of Barak and Zijin's disaster relief efforts. And New Porgera is collaborating closely with the EPG health authorities to facilitate the reopening of the Payam Hospital. We're also actively working with several banks to restore their services in the valley, and additionally, we've partnered with the local magistrate to re-establish essential community services.
On energy and waste efforts, OTML's General Manager for Social Performance and Sustainability, Jesse Piler, says the mine is working on several initiatives.
On waste, we are also working on several initiatives to create value in our waste products, such as we now have a storage field of pyrite concentrate. We are looking at options to sell that, remove that pyrite concentrate from the ground and sell it so we don't have a long-term environmental liability. We also have got tire pyrolysis, which we are using our waste hairs. We've got a big stockpile of waste hairs, which we are destroying those through the pyrolysis plant, which will help our strategy to net zero or net negative for greenhouse gas emissions. There are other processes that we are looking at, as well as refining. A refinery for our waste oil. So all sorts of environmental improvement we are doing, apart from changing out the diesel-driven equipment at the mine to semi-electronic, semi-diesel, or even fully diesel. We are also looking at automation for some of the equipment that we operate out there. There's currently a team overseas looking at some mines that are using autonomous equipment to operate remotely.
Meanwhile, Ramu Nickel Management Limited's country manager, Asik Tommy Tomskol, stated that the Ramu Nickel project is more than just a mining enterprise. It is a symbol of progress, responsibility, and vision. Tomskol says MCC has redefined what is possible in a sector often criticized for its environmental and social costs.
In a sector often criticized for its environmental and social cost. By aligning cutting-edge technology with inclusive community development and steadfast environmental stewardship, Ramu Nickel proves that mining can be harmonious with sustainability and human advancement.
Mines have significant responsibilities to local communities and the environment due to the profound impact mining operations can have on ecosystems, public health, and social dynamics. These responsibilities are rooted in ethical obligations, legal frameworks, and expectations for sustainable development. The 2025 Resources Summit provided an avenue for these companies to reveal the strides they're making in this space. You're watching TVWAN News. We'll have sports after the break. Stay tuned.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up a big smile on face. Time for Kim chicken, a great Motu. Sip, sip, na mumu, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, P&G é minha. Prime P&G made.
Curly, straight, soft, wavy, afro, short, long, healthy. Palmolive Naturals for naturally beautiful hair.
It's formula infused with extracts like coconut oil, aloe vera and avocado to enhance your hair's natural beauty, giving you naturally beautiful hair that always looks gorgeous and smells great throughout the day. Palmolive Naturals.
Have a great hair day!
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Thanks for staying with us. In sports, recently retired PNG NRL star Justin Olam has returned to Papua New Guinea to actively engage with the community through the PNG RFL Community Rugby League program. Over the past 2 days, Olam has visited several schools and institutions, sharing his journey, dreams and aspirations that propelled him to play in the elite Australian National Rugby League for a decade.
Mark Mom, the General Manager of Community Rugby League at PNG RFL, highlighted Olam's significant role as a role model for young athletes. Mom stated, given Justin's high-profile playing career, his track record speaks for itself. He is an essential figure in connecting with community.
Justin, being an important voice in the game, he also comes from a very unique environment, which is the NRL elite game, and is able to impart knowledge and experience, and he's also able to give us suggestions in all these layers and tiers of our game, so which we pick up. He is a Papua New Guinean as well, so that's really important for us to have him around, and one, to encourage our younger generation to understand the game, and this is all part of the experience that he's having here in the last couple of days.
Olam himself expressed enthusiasm about his involvement in the PNG RFL Community Rugby League program, acknowledging the progress the initiative has made since its launch 3 years ago.
That's one thing that I'm passionate about, is building the grassroots rugby league in Papua New Guinea first, before everything else. And it's basically my time here is to see what's going on with Mark Mom and all the team doing behind the scenes, and get a bit of knowledge before everything else. So it's good to be here so far. Yesterday was a bit hectic. We've been doing heaps of stuff, going and seeing schools and everything like this. Kind of just get a bigger picture of what they're trying to build here and understand it. So, yeah.
He remarked on the hectic yet rewarding experience of engaging with schools and communities, gaining insights into current programs and developments. Notably, the enthusiastic reactions from young boys and girls have resonated deeply with him.
It's always a privilege to be in front of the kids, because I put myself in their shoes. I was once a fan of the game as well, a fan of players as well. So it kind of brings back memories, and I appreciate it as well, because, like I said, you don't know how much impact you have on young kids, and it helps me to stay on course as well, I guess. I might be their role model, and helps me to carry myself at a standard where, I can, I guess, have a positive impact on the young kids that look up to me, I guess.
As he transitions from player to mentor, Olam is dedicated to giving back to the community and inspiring the next generation to achieve their goals and realize their dreams. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
And now the weather forecast. This is a renewal of heavy rain and potential flood warning issued by Papua New Guinea National Weather Service for Western, Gulf, Central, Southern Highlands, Enga, Hela, Western Highlands, and Jiwaka. Potential heavy rains are expected over the mentioned warning areas within the next 12 to 24 hours, which can cause flash and riverine flooding. Landslides are expected over prone areas. All residents of the mentioned communities are advised to take necessary precautions during the warning period. That ends the news tonight. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TV1 News was proudly brought to you by